Hey YouTube, today I am going to cook for y'all. Now I cooked for y'all last time. Last time I made my spaghetti. Today I'm going to show y'all my meatballs. Now this is often like a party food. It's the grape jelly and barbecue meatballs. It's like extremely simple. The very first thing I do when I'm making my meatballs, half of barbecue and half jelly. And so it's like the what they call it, the ratio is 1-to-1 basically. You know, you can kind of fix it up the way you like it, but you basically want to turn your heat on medium. What I do is I pour my barbecue sauce in. You can use any barbecue sauce you like, but I usually use Sweet Baby Ray's. I'm just kind of showing y'all some of the stuff I like to eat. I didn't claim to be the best cook, but I am a foodie like I told y'all. So I know good food, you know. I've tasted a lot of cuisines and tasted a lot of restaurants, so I know what I like to eat and how I like my food. And if I look too fat in this video, I'm probably not gonna post it, so y'all better hope. Don't get in the camera. Nah, this is one of my best friends that's here. I always have him stay with me. This is the one I told y'all I had to stay with me because I be lonely. And I just be needing some company. And me and him, we just kiki and laugh. And we fight too. Kind of fix it up to your tasting. So if you don't want as much jelly, you can use more barbecue. If you don't want as much barbecue, you can use more jelly. But you basically want, once you do that ratio of 1-to-1, half barbecue, half jelly, you want to let that kind of, I guess you call it simmer. You want it to melt down. You want it to kind of form together. Y'all, I kind of wanted to talk to y'all about something while I cook with y'all today. I have been feeling self-conscious lately, especially as I made some of my older videos. I was watching them, and I'm just like, I have gotten so fat. When you look back on your life, you be looking at it and you be like, you be thinking you be fat back then, but when you look back on it, you really wasn't that big, especially considering like how you are now. You know, you be looking at like back then I thought 160, I thought I was fat at 160. Now that I think I'm 220. I think I'm 220 now. So that's, if you do the math, that's over 60 pounds I done gained. And you can definitely feel it when you get that weight on you. When you walk, you feel out of breath. When you might sweat more. You can feel it, and you're not as energized. So I'm just at the place. I was looking up some more information about my surgeries, and it was saying that, you know, I was thinking I could get the liposuction and the Brazilian butt lift, but it was saying sometimes, depending on how your waist is, you may require a tummy tuck. So that's an additional cost. Because you may not see the results you want. And then on top of that, I think I just found out I'm obese. You know, when you look at my BMI, with me being 5'5" and 220 pounds, that means I'm obese. So I don't feel obese, but if that's what it is medically, then that's what I am. And they technically don't like to do surgery on people that's obese, because it's a health risk. So I'm at the place now where I'm considering like starting to work out or starting to eat healthier. My problem is that I love food so much. I eat until I'm about to bust instead of me eating until I'm full. So I feel like I'm just making myself bigger, and I don't know if I'm depressed or if it's just, I know I just love food. That's the thing. So that's gonna be the hardest thing for me. And then in addition, like with me having all this weight on me, it's gonna be like I have to get the motivation to work out. So, and I don't really want to, and then it's like a double-edged sword, because then you don't want to go out in public. Like sometimes when you a big grower, you be feeling self-conscious about going out in public exercising. You don't want people to see you exercising. So it's just like, if it's not one thing, it's another. But I think I'm gonna still go to my surgery consultation and see what he has to say. If he's willing to do surgery on me, how much it's gonna cost, what he think the best thing for me will be, and just go from there. And like I said, if you've ever been to like a baby shower, any kind of reception, or any type of, any type of little party where they have party food, you have probably had these type of meatballs. And I have always loved them so much. So I don't know if y'all can see it, y'all probably can't, but the jelly and the barbecue has pretty much melded together. Now what I'll do sometimes, I told y'all I put accent in everything. I might throw that in here sometimes, but I'm gonna keep it simple today. Like I said, this is something really easy, especially like for people that got kids, or like you living by yourself. Like I live by myself, and so I like to cook, but I don't. Like it's annoying to me sometimes, cause sometimes I just want to eat. But if you have kids, you live by yourself, you just want little simple recipes you can put on the stove and walk away from. And this only take about 20-30 minutes. So I'm putting these meatballs in. Now what I will say is be very mindful of the meatballs you get. The other day I had got the Italian meatballs instead of just regular meatballs. So they had a really Italian taste with the barbecue sauce, and it kind of clashed. It was alright, and if you like that, then that's, that might work for you. But for me, just get plain meatballs. Like I said, y'all, I don't claim to be a chef, to be the best cook. I just know how to make food that's tasty to me. So if you think it'll be tasty, go ahead and try it. Why not? So I just make sure they all coated with that barbecue sauce. Leave it on medium heat. You can also do these meatballs like in a crock pot, but I just use the stove, Today I actually tried the Walmart app for the first time. So what I did was I ordered all my stuff and I just went to the pickup zone. I had actually placed the order yesterday, so the only time they had available was times for today. So I picked it up today. And I like that service. Like Walmart did their thing with that. The man came right out, had great customer service. Didn't have to go around shopping in the store. I did my shopping on the phone, paid for it on the phone, came to pick it up, and then anything that they have out of stock, they'll refund you your money or won't charge you. So I really like that service and I recommend it. I'm gonna make some fries. Y'all, I forgot to tell y'all, today I went to go get my laser hair removal. And today I had told the lady, I said, turn that notch up one more. And she said, yeah, we'll do it. Like last time when she had it, she just started turning the notch back up for me because she went really low. Because I think the first few times I went, it left marks on my face. Like they looked like little cat scratches all over my face after she got done using that laser, And so I had called her, I said, I got all these marks on my face, and she was like, okay, they should go away, just kind of monitor it, and they went away. So, but ever since that time, she had lowered the setting, which I feel like that could definitely be the reason why my laser hair removal is not as effective, has not been as effective. So the last time prior to today, she had turned it back up to what we started on when I first started getting those marks. But instead of doing that same thing today, I told her go up one more notch, and she did. And so she said just kind of make sure I don't blister or anything. So, but when I tell y'all, that room smelled like popcorn. Like she was like and she was going over areas the whole time, and I'm just like, the whole time I'm just like, every time she go with the thing, I'm just like, like just moving. I can't, like it hurts so bad, but when you determine like you're going to get your laser, like I feel like that's one of the things that can make me more confident. Like once I get my laser, once I lose some weight or get like my surgery, like where I feel like my waist and like my hip ratio is okay, I'll feel better. Like my breast area, I can always push them up. You know, I don't be going out there adding nothing to my breast. You know, I don't be stuffing tissue in there. You know, maybe one day I will get a breast augmentation, but I feel like as long as my shape is together, once I get that shape together, I feel more confident even with small titties, you know? But like I said, with that laser today, after I left, it felt like, y'all know that feeling like when a fire ant bites you? I felt like that all over my face. Or like that feeling like when you touch a hot stove and that feeling after the fact, like when you still feel that burn, my whole face felt like that. I highly recommend, you know, I ain't gonna tell y'all what I go, because I don't know. Well, listen, this is what I'll say. Any trans girls in the Jacksonville area, if you want to know where I go, just message me. I just don't want to put my whereabouts out there. So, like, if you're a trans girl and you watch me and you want to know like where I go for surgery, just let me know. Like, message me. If y'all look on Groupon, they have plenty of deals. That's where I initially got my laser surgery. And that's how I got connected to the place that I still go to now. Now, it was a one-time thing, so I got like six sessions, or it might have been like $500 or $600. And afterwards, like, I was blessed because I had those 6 sessions, I'm able to go back for touch-ups, which is basically the same procedure that they had been doing the whole time, for $75 each time. So I'm blessed. You know, I know some people are probably paying less, but I'm blessed. You know, it's not too unmanageable, especially since you only have to go like every 6 to 8 weeks. So it's not like I have to pay this every single month. Maybe every month and a half, 2 months, you know? So I've been blessed with that. And I'm waiting on the day where I can like not worry about shaving, not worry about seeing any darkness on my face or any like hair on my face. Like, once I get to that point, I feel like I'm gonna go up a level. You know, that's how I feel. Like, it's like levels to this. Like, I'm just reaching those levels. But I ain't gonna lie, y'all, it's hard stepping outside sometimes. Like, especially like when you're not confident with your body, you have to push through. You have to act like you have confidence. Where they got a car? Probably with some holes. Ooh. I think my grease is hot by now. I'm gonna go ahead and put my fries in. And y'all, how about I broke one of my nails? I didn't even know it. But I guess while everything cooking, I'll just kind of use this time to encourage any of my younger sisters coming up that maybe have not transitioned or have transitioned. One thing I want you to keep in mind is, like I always say, your transition is your transition. We often can get lost in other people's transition and how far they may have gotten, or how they look versus how you look, or how they carry themselves. Just be yourself, period. I just want to tell you, like, for you to make the decision to transition, you are one of the boldest people out there. There are people out here in this world that may talk about you like a dog. They may talk about you worse than a dog. They may look down on you. They may never see anything for you. And they could never live a day in your shoes at all. So I just want you to keep that in mind when you're navigating the world. When you ever feel down, just remember you have the strength that many do not have. And this is something that you are able to handle. But I also want you to keep in mind that you be the best version of yourself. You be the type of woman you want to be. Don't feel like you have to be prissy and girly. Don't feel like you have to wear wigs. You have to wear lashes. You have to wear makeup. do what makes you feel comfortable, because that doesn't take away from the fact of what you really feel on the inside that nobody else can take away from you or tell you about yourself. So just remember that, y'all. If you coming up or if you starting out like me, you know what I'm saying? I've been doing this for maybe about a year or so. And I still pay homage. You know, I want to give all the respect to the girls that came before me, that are really doing this day in and day out and are fearless. Because this is not easy. It's not easy at all. And it's girls that have done this in spite of all adversity. So just be willing to take that on. Take on the fact that you have to be ready to be strong, and you have it in you. Like if you even thought about doing this and you step foot outside your door, you have it in you to do it. Whatever is best for you, you do it. Whatever is safe for you, you do it. But y'all, my love life is non-existent. I was talking to one boy and that kind of went. But see, like I've been talking to several guys. Like I never just talk to one guy until one guy shows me that he's ready and he's serious. I just can't lock down on one guy because I have been through so much with guys to where they're here today and going tomorrow. But you know, I have my little favorites. You know, guys that really are quality dudes. You know what I'm saying? But right now, my love life is non-existent. I just bought me a little toy. I don't even play with that, so I can't even say that he's in my life. But in any case, like I'm not one of the hoes that be like out here pressed for sex and that. Like I can be fine without sex. Like I'm more so like a intimate, like sensual type person. Like I want you to cuddle with me. I want us to touch and rub and maybe kiss or whatever. You know, I like that type of stuff. Like the actual act of sex, you have to be like, I don't know, I feel like you have to be special. No, I ain't gonna say that because I didn't mess up sometimes. But I don't know, like for me to really be into it, I feel like I'm gonna have to get to the point where I feel comfortable sharing my body with a guy. You know, I feel like, and to be honest, like right now, why I say my love life is non-existent is because like I deleted my POF, and I know that's like not the only way you can meet guys, but that's like the primary way I was meeting guys. That's the way I felt most comfortable because I can lay out the fact that I was transgender right there on my profile, direct them to my profile. If they didn't want to deal with me, push them to the side, and weed out the guys that was just trying to have sex with me. But I deleted that because I felt like I'm not comfortable with my body right now. I want to be comfortable with myself before I start trying to like get in a relationship, because I feel like insecurities are bad for a relationship. And if I'm really insecure, I'm gonna be like all up on him and feeling, you know, projecting those insecurities onto him. You know, so I'm trying to get myself together and get comfortable myself before I just start calling myself trying to look for a relationship. It's not that serious. And frankly, I'm very comfortable being to myself. Maybe having a guy friend here or there. But I don't have a problem with being single, you know. I like my fries extra crispy. All right, y'all. But I done fixed my man plate. I'm joking, y'all, but I made my friend plate. And he about to get down on the food, and then I'm gonna be next, waiting for my fries to come up. As y'all can see, my fries almost done. Meatballs are done. That's a little like 30-minute meal, like I told y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for the love that y'all always give me. And I'm gonna catch y'all another time. Bye.